And welcome to this week's What's Hot, or in the case of former Star Fund manager Neil Woodford, what's not and what is no longer, because on Tuesday we heard that his flagship fund, Woodford Equity Income Fund, is to be shut down and he has been removed as investment manager of the fund, which will be renamed. Well, withdrawals from the fund have been frozen since early June after rising numbers of investors asked for their money to be returned. Now, Woodford Investment Management Limited holds 33% of the shares in clinical stem cell business Reneuron, though wise sages on the lse.co.uk bulletin boards remind others that the fundamentals for this company remain strong and it's just a matter of time before Big Pharma comes on board after a year of progress. Now, the one-year chart is quite good looking. Well, a big day of announcements on Wednesday for the likes of online fashion retailer ASOS and a trading statement from bellwether stock Barratt Developments. Now, earlier this month, ASOS announced a series of boardroom appointments to strengthen its board following a series of profit warnings. Well, ASOS has appointed 4 new independent non-executive directors, including Luke Jensen, Chief Executive Officer of Ocado Solutions and former Group Development Director at Sainsbury's. Eugenia Luzovic was President of Americas for Burberry from 1998 to 2013. Well, turning to that trading statement from Barratt Developments, and way back in September, there was a very interesting but not unusual partnership signed with the online company On the Market. So, under the agreement, Britain's largest house builder will list residential developments and properties on the onthemarket.com portal, and it's going to do so for its 3 consumer brands, Barratt Homes, David Wilson Homes and Barratt London. Well, one of the best US exports has to be the content provider Netflix, and on Wednesday the company will be providing its Q3 numbers. Investors will be focused on whether Netflix can deliver the 7 million new subscribers it forecasts this quarter. It's expanding its content and production facilities, setting up a new UK production hub at the iconic Shepperton Studios. Well, Thursday it is RNS-tastic, with a whole host of companies updating investors on the most recent performance. I'm talking about Domino's, Rentokil, Unilever, WH Smith, Rank, National Express and moneysupermarket.com. Well, public perception, though, does need to change if this May's Which survey is anything to go by, though public tastes are changing, and WH Smith may be the beneficiary of more of us reading physical books as opposed to swiping on a Kindle. Well, in July, Rentokil stock hit 20-year highs after what Shares magazine described as a blowout first half. MoneySupermarket.com last updated investors in April, reporting a jump in revenue of around 20% in its first quarter. Now, it's all down to the newly raised energy price cap. It caused a rush of customers to switch suppliers, and they used the platform to do it in spite of vertigo-inducing videos. Now, they wouldn't catch my cat abseiling or doing anything in a parachute, really. Hello? Is that the RSPCA? Well, Friday and International Hotels Group ends a busy week. It reports on Friday and it releases a Q3's trading statement. Analysts at Hargreaves Lansdown saying the backdrop is hardly favourable. Hospitality, of course, an industry that tends to take a hit when economies hit a rough patch. It's also not immune to political disruption. Well, IHG's growth plans focus on one thing in particular: more rooms in its Holiday Inn to the more luxurious Six Senses brand. I mean, adding rooms is all well and good, but they've got to be filled too. And according to Jamie Nimmo of the Financial Mail on Sunday, after shrugging off the unwanted advances of its Hong Kong rival, the London Stock Exchange Group is likely to start bragging about the benefits of its £21 billion takeover of trading data provider Refinitiv when it updates investors on Friday. A busy week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back, same time, next week.